Hey, what's up guys, it's Fisayo here, and in front of me I have the Infinix Zero 8. Infinix finally heard us out, guys. Right off the bat, you get a 90Hz refresh rate screen, you get a headphone jack which every manufacturer is taking away now. You get USB-C, high megapixel cameras, even though megapixels aren't the ultimate decider for how good a camera should be. You get Helio G90T, a gaming focused processor on here which handles well, and of course, a 33-watt fast charger. It's in a pretty unique spot for Infinix smartphones, and in this video I'll be giving you guys a first look and my impressions and unboxing of the Infinix Zero 8. Without further ado, let's get to the video. So this is the Infinix Zero 8 on the desk, and as you can see, it's lined with 8 in front, and there's some reflections towards the bottom of the box, pretty different from their other releases. Alright, so when the box is opened, the first thing we get is the device with all of the main highlights on the front sticker, but we'll put it to the side for now. Taking the separator plastic out the way, we get a small envelope with icons that shows what's left in the box: cables, headphones, adapter, and a case. But inside this envelope, or on the back of it, is where we get the SIM ejector too. Then we get the warranty card, X-Club member invite, a screen protector which is nice to have, and you get a couple of neon Infinix Zero 8 branded stickers. That is all in the envelope, and back to the accessories, we have a nicely done rubber case with all the appropriate cutouts, and it's designed by Oraimo. Next up is the charging brick. This is really big, and I can't wait to test out the charging capabilities and know how fast the 33-watt really performs. Next is a very interesting design 3.5mm headphone, quite shiny too. I kind of like this design. Last but not least is this cool looking orange colored accent USB-C cable. Guys, it's been a while since we've been asking for it, and at least it's here. It's commendable. Also, if you've gotten this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. I'd love it if you could consider giving this video a thumbs up, and of course consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell icon beside it so you'll be the first to know when my full review drops, and I'd really appreciate that. Taking the wrap off the front welcomes you to the 6.85-inch IPS LCD display, which we'll come to in a bit. And of course, up front is where the earpiece and pill-shaped dual camera sit. And taking the wrap off the back, you get the polycarbonate finish with a diamond-shaped or rhombus-shaped camera array and design. It looks different from a lot of other smartphones, really, and I actually really want to know how people would take this camera array shape. In a world of multiple back cameras and squares, circles, this takes a different turn. I'd like to see how this plays out. Anyway, it's got a subtle amount of gradient finish, but it's also a fingerprint magnet, and there are 3 options. I don't have the exact names for them, but I have the black gradient version, and there's also a white gradient version and green gradient version as well. For the ports and I/O, there's nothing on the top. We have the power button / fingerprint reader on the right side, and above it are the volume rocker keys. The left side houses the slot for your micro SD card and dual nano SIMs, and at the bottom is where we've got the headphone jack, microphone, USB-C port, and speaker grill. One of the major highlights on getting the Zero 8 is that 90Hz display. That 90Hz sits on a 1080p display, 1080 by 2460 in pixel terms, and for a limited time I had it, it was actually smooth to use. Viewing videos were certainly also good to look at, although I'm not sure about HDR quality on here, but it's a 21 by 9 1080p display that was quite good with picture quality, and of course you also get full HD streaming as well in 1080p. You can change between 90Hz and 60Hz or auto switch. I'm leaving mine at 90Hz. In fact, it's set at 90Hz out of the box, and it was really smooth to use. I'll keep testing with the 90Hz. I've been using 120Hz display phones alongside 60Hz display phones, and this is just enough of an upgrade from a 60Hz display. It's subtle, but it's a step in the right direction, and I'd love to use it some more and get a feel of how it does for my day-to-day use. Of course, you get dark mode and a host of other features, and speaking of that, a major feature upgrade on this guy would have to be the processor added to it. The MediaTek Helio G90T is what's on the Infinix Zero 8, and this is what was on the quite popular Redmi Note 8 Pro, which I reviewed. You can watch that with the card up above or the link in the description. The G90T is a gaming-centric processor, and it's one of the processors going head-to-head with the Snapdragon 730G. I'll leave a link to an article that points to the G90T being better than the Snapdragon 730G, but that's not to say that there aren't better Snapdragon processors that are mid-range centric. The G90T certainly helps the Zero 8 with a better RAM. It's an 8GB RAM device. The G90T also supports UFS 2.1 storage, but I'm not sure which kind is on the Zero 8. However, I've got 120GB storage. Cameras also benefit with the processor as well. 64 and 48 megapixel cameras are on this phone alone. And of course, a fast charging battery, for which Infinix adds 33 watt fast charging on here to help support that 4500 milliamp hour battery, which I've only been using it for some time, and I'll have my full comment on the battery life in my later video. When I tried gaming from the limited amount of time I had, it was smooth, and I noticed no lag at all, and it's been commendable so far. However, I did block the speaker sometimes when I was gaming. And Call of Duty automatically reverted the frame rate of gameplay from max, which is the highest setting, to very good. So on a scale of 1 to 5, that's a 4. But in terms of graphics, it got a 4 out of 4. All of this being said, this device comes with Android 10 out the box, and still on the software, the improved XOS 7 Dolphin has some graphical changes. It looks a lot smoother thanks to the refresh rate. I like how when you slide down the notification, it fades in and out. It's nicely designed, custom icons and graphics. The side edge panel no longer just shows up and interrupts, but it can be pulled up when you drag and hold from the edge. Until you release, it doesn't come out. It's useful in some cases. We have just a couple of subtle improvements on here. Like I said, a deeper look would help me get some of the actual capabilities and what's novel about this device here. Right off the bat, I didn't like the fact that there were too many apps and third-party stuff. The bloatware that it comes with was plentiful. Although you can just take a few minutes of your time to uninstall all of them. It's your phone after all. In terms of securing your device, you've got Face Unlock, which works fast in good lighting, and even faster, you've got the fingerprint reader, which I much preferred. In the front camera side of things, we've got a dual pill-shaped camera array, a 48 megapixel selfie camera, and an 8 megapixel ultra-wide selfie camera beside it. As far as the specs of the rear camera, it's got a 64 megapixel primary wide camera, then an 8 megapixel ultra-wide camera. In addition, you get a 2 megapixel low light camera for low light video, and a 2 megapixel depth sensor, and of course you get the LED flash. When I check the camera mode of the back camera, you can actually shoot 4K in 30 FPS, 1080p in 60 FPS and 30 FPS, which is cool, and for the lowest, 720p in 30 FPS. This is only available in the main 64 megapixel camera. You can go up to 4K in the 8 megapixel ultra wide lens, only 1080p, 720p and 480p. Another addition is slow motion. You can go as high as 960 FPS in slow motion, which is crazy to think of, and 240 frames per second or 120 frames per second. I'll be testing this later, but these are some interesting stats. You've also got short video mode, normal mode, AI camera mode, which is the default, beauty mode, bokeh mode, aka portrait mode, super night mode, professional mode, super macro mode, panorama mode, and document scanning for scanning documents mode. That's 11 camera modes for the rear camera, 12 if you count Google Lens. In the front camera, it's 8 modes: wide selfie mode for panoramic selfie, super night mode, portrait mode, beauty mode, AI camera mode, which is the default again, video mode, which you can go also up to 4K and 1080p, short video mode for Instagram videos and all social media stuff, slow motion mode, which you can shoot only 120 FPS and 240 FPS slow motion in it. I like that the camera section can now disable the fingerprint being used as a shutter to capture images and and videos. It's a cool feature, but it can get in the way of normal use when you're with your camera, or as I complained in my Note 7 video, it can just trigger recording on its own. That's an improvement in my opinion here. I think the Infinix Zero 8 is something to look into or keep an eye on. It's got a lot of new features from Infinix in a while. It's certainly better, and I'd encourage anyone who wants to buy this, based on watching this, to first try it on a display stand at a store before you buy, and of course being safe about it. You've got USB-C, 90 Hz, the G90T gaming processor, dedicated gaming processor. A lot of cool features are on here. Fast charging, 33 watt fast charging, which I think is cool. I think are all cool together, bundled in this device. And according to a press release, Infinix is launching this for $258, or between 100 to 130,000 naira. The pricing information will be displayed in the description below when I have all the info. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys. Do you think Infinix really upgraded here? And would you be getting one? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm sure a lot of people will be like, oh, all these features are in some devices like OnePlus, those higher end, but this is an improvement from a brand that is basically based here. If you found this video useful, please do share it. A lot of people might have questions about it, and you'll have some answers. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing and hitting the bell icon beside it to turn on notifications so you'll be the first to know when the review is out and any video I upload. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the very next video.